My distinguished colleague ministers, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and privilege to deliver this statement on behalf of the Caribbean member states, Belize, the Dominican Republic, and my own country, St. Lucia, as part of the SIDS Coalition for Nature. The launch of this coalition is significant as we arrive at the margins of this 15th conference of the parties of the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity against the backdrop of multiple crises that have stretched and tested national, regional, and international capacities to cope. This is particularly significant for us, since it is recognized that small island developing states that have been hit the hardest and continue to grapple with challenges across our economic, social, and environmental landscapes, made worse by the global challenges of biodiversity loss, climate change, and socio-economic stresses. As we have heard from the speakers before me, SIDS remain a particularly special case for development and conservation, owing to our unique structural and endogenous vulnerabilities and great dependence on our living resources. SIDS are also home to some of the most diverse ecosystems in the world and host a variety of rare endemic species, all of which are persistently threatened and in some cases are being eradicated by the effects of climate change. In the Caribbean, our biodiversity is an intrinsic part of our sustainable development. Industries such as tourism and fisheries constitute a large share of our GDP. The importance of these natural resources extends beyond the economy, as our biodiversity also holds cultural and social value for our island communities. It is clear that combating the threats to biodiversity will require a global re-evaluation and restructuring of current economic policies, practices, and customs, as well as the adoption of innovative approaches, as the cost of losing biodiverse ecosystems will be disproportionately larger than the cost of protecting them. It should also be clear that because SIDS are home to such a large portion of global biodiversity, the urgent and necessary implementation of our biodiversity objectives will require the coordinated advancement of our collective goals under the Convention. The small size of Caribbean SIDS does not limit our ambition in biodiversity conservation. We have demonstrated our commitment to this in our member states by implementing actions and initiatives that support and promote conservation at all levels. For example, St. Lucia has established a marine protected area covering an area about the size of Germany. Belize is one of the first countries in the Americas to successfully complete the largest depth for nature swap, and the Dominican Republic, in collaboration with Cuba and Haiti, is leading the establishment of a Caribbean biodiversity corridor to improve conservation efforts among 3 countries. As we move towards the adoption of the post-2030 Global Biodiversity Framework, it is imperative that we ensure that SIDS-specific biodiversity needs, which include to increase SIDS access to concessional finance and innovative finance solutions for biodiversity conservation, support for technical cooperation, technological transfer, data management capacities, and accelerated biodiversity mainstreaming across sectors, and mobilization of private investment, inclusive of commitment of necessary means of implementation, are considered in order to facilitate the framework effective and meaningful implementation. We welcome the support of our friends of the coalition, and we encourage all of you who have not yet done so to join the coalition as we prepare to meet the ambitious objectives for nature in SIDS as developing nations under the 2030 Global Biodiversity Framework. This launch is the beginning and a call for support for the continuation of our work as SIDS to ensure the conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity is achieved, and that we are afforded the opportunity to protect our nature-based assets, ensure the maintenance of our ecosystem services, and increase our environmental and socio-economic resilience. I thank you.